Hello guys, welcome back to Watch Addiction Watch Reviews. Today in front of me we have a really cool watch from Mr.Jones Watches based in the United Kingdom, the UK. And they make custom watches with custom dials, and it's all put together in the UK, which is pretty cool. They actually have their own store as well. I reviewed one of their watches in the past, but I got a few recommendations from some subscribers to review another one of their watches. And this one was just really cool. This is a white dial. As you can see, you tell the time with the actual teeth. These watches come with a 1-year warranty. This one is priced at around 300 US dollars, around 245 British pound, which is really not a bad price for something completely custom. As you can see, you can tell the time with the actual teeth, which is really cool. It comes in a really cool box as well. And the specifications aren't that bad. The build quality is actually pretty good. And they're just very interesting watches. As you can see, we get a white dial here. Mr.Jones watches printed with those eyes on the nose, and the mouth is open. The packaging is actually pretty cool as well. It comes in this box, and you can see actually the little skull through this window here. And it comes in a nice Mr.Jones box, as you can see here. You open it up, and you do get Mr.Jones watches. It states on there. And it tells you how to use the watch. You get your little warranty in here, and the watch just comes in there. Pretty nice packaging. Nice little cool Mr.Jones box. Now the watch itself is crafted of solid 316L stainless steel. It is pretty much polished all around. You get those long kind of thin lugs that come outwards here, as you can see, which is a pretty unique design. It looks very different from a lot of other watches you've seen in the wild. This one is housed in a 39mm case. That's what I got for my calipers. I believe it states like 38 on their website. My calipers read 39. 11mm thick, so extremely thin, as you can see there. Everything is completely polished. You do get a signed crown as well. Everything is really highly polished on this watch. We do get a lug-to-lug distance, that's top to bottom, of 48mm I got with my calipers, and then a 18mm lug width. Pretty decent proportions. I would say it can even, maybe if you're a female with a larger wrist, it can work for you. But definitely for a man, I have a 6.5-inch wrist and definitely fits nicely on my wrist. We get a sapphire crystal as well, which is always nice to see. 50 meters of water resistance, so definitely not one to take in the water. Definitely keep it out of the water, but if you happen to be walking in the rain or, the puddle splashes on you, I'm sure you'll be okay. The watch itself has its crown on the left side of the watch. As you can see here, this is the actual crown here, and it is pull and push for that 50 meters of water resistance. Completely polished bezel here, as you can see. There is an automatic caliber inside of this watch. It's an ST movement, and it's an automatic movement. It actually has a rotor and everything. It's the ST1721. It has 20 joules. It's an automatic caliber. Now, it's a pretty simple movement, easy to set. Basically, you just pull out the crown. First, you get self-winding, obviously, in the first position. You're not going to go this way. You're going to go counterclockwise to actually self-wind the watch, give it some juice, and then you should have enough power once it's on your wrist from the movement. As you can see, you get self-winding in the first position there. You pull out, and then you get your time set. Now, it might seem pretty confusing how to actually read the time on this watch, but you're going to read it by the teeth. That is stating 1:15. As you can see, you go around here. That is the minute track on the bottom. You get your hours on the top teeth. So that'll be 1:30, 1:35, 1:40. As you see, it just goes around. It's going to hit to 2. It's going to change over, which is actually really cool. I don't know how they did this, but see, that would be 2:05. Push it back down, and it's all set, all good to go. Around 38-hour power reserve or so I've experienced from this one. Now, it comes on a genuine leather band as well with white stitching, black, with a custom Mr.Jones buckle, which is actually pretty cool. It's nicely fitted to the actual band. In terms of size, I do like that. 2 safety keepers here, and it does state Mr.Jones watches on the back. You do get quick release on this as well, so you can definitely change it out to a bunch of different bands as you please. The case back's pretty simple. As you can see, last laugh, the name of this model, MrJonesWatches.com, their website, and then made in London, England. So they are made in London, England, as they do state. But yeah, pretty cool watch. Obviously, there's no lume on this watch. It's kind of like a complicated watch, not a dive watch or anything like that, or a pilot's watch. So there is no lume on this watch, but it's not one you're gonna want to have lume on, I would think. But other than that, it's a pretty simple watch. The case finishing is actually pretty decent. I like the kind of design of this case. Couple little steps here, as you can see, but this part is really thin that comes out for the lugs. It's a pretty interesting case design, actually. And I don't really see any other brands using this case design. As you can see, those long, thin lugs, pretty cool. Anyway, I have a 6.5-inch wrist. I'm going to throw it on my wrist to show you exactly how it looks. So that's how it would look on a 6.5-inch wrist. As you can see, it fits about across on my wrist. Yeah, I mean, the band definitely needs some break-in time. I'd give it about a week, I'd say. But it definitely fits across just okay on my wrist, which is 6.5 inches. Definitely has a crazy presence. You have that skull just staring at you, which is kind of strange, but kind of cool at the same time. A lot of people do like the skull designs and such. So probably I'm assuming this is one of their best-selling watches. But furthermore, guys, I think if you're looking for something really out of the box, I think this is something you can have fun with. They have a lot of different designs as well. Not just this last lap design. They do a bunch of different designs, and they're all assembled in London, England, in their workshop. You can actually go into their store and take a look at all their stuff, which is pretty cool if you're located in the UK. But anyway, the quality is pretty good. There are no quality control issues. The finishing is pretty good. The case has a nice build to it. Decent leather band, cool box. Shipping was extremely fast, about 2 days from London all the way to the United States, and that's through FedEx. But yeah, I think for 300 bucks, I think you're getting something really cool, something that nobody else has, and something unique, and I would say limited because there's not tons of these in the world. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. We'll drop a link to Mr.Jones so you can check them out. They have a lot of cool, interesting stuff. You can follow them on Instagram as well. Let me know what you guys think. Definitely leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it with your friends. I hope to see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. Bye. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.